So I lived in China for quite some time, and I think, as some people were saying, we kind of grew up knowing the difference between China and the West. China is authoritarian, we have free speech and tolerance, and they're a one-party state, and we have this wonderful democracy. So we weren't really convinced, I'm sure, when Chinese companies like Huawei, the phone company, when they said, don't worry, even if you give us entry into your telecommunication system, we won't hand over the data to the Chinese state, because we know that if the Chinese state asks for it, let me tell you, they're going to give it. But when you then look at Facebook in the West, or Meta under Nick Clegg, they actually handed over personal data to the American government, to the American police, to the British establishment, and they also had a non-disclosure act imposed upon them, so they can't actually talk about it. So it's probably even worse. But it's straight out of the Chinese playbook, you would have thought, except for the fact that China does it under duress. Chinese companies are forced to hand over information, whereas Facebook gave it voluntarily. Facebook closed down Donald Trump's Facebook page of their own volition. So I think we have to be a little bit kind of cautious about seeing authoritarians everywhere, because, well, they are, but it's in a different guise to maybe what we recognize.